Hello guys and welcome back. Today is a story time video. I just got out the shower, so that's why my hair's like this, and I'm sitting in front of my window and there's like a lot of sunlight coming in. So this is the best spot that I found in my house. Everywhere else is like dark. So I just wanted to make this story time video about a time where I was very young, maybe like, I think I was 11, and at the time I was living in my grandma's house. Well, I wasn't living in there, it was my grandma's house, and then, excuse me, behind my grandma's house was like a guest house, and that's where my mom and dad would sleep, and me and my sister just wanted to sleep at my grandma's house, so, I slept in this room in the back. It was like a den, like an extra living room back then. That's how the houses were. And there was a bed in there, so I slept in there, and there was like a sliding door leading out to the backyard. And my grandma had like a lace type of fabric curtain on, so you could like see through when it's dark, because in the backyard like there was this light kind of like right there once you leave the door, so like it can make shadows, if you kind of understand what I'm trying to say. Like if you were on the other side of the door standing where the curtains are down, like you could see a shadow of somebody because of the light. And that night I had went to bed like any other night, and that day I'd slept by myself. My sister and I usually sleep together, but I don't know where my sister slept that night. I think she slept with my grandma or something. I'm not sure. But so I slept back there, just not knowing, just going to sleep. And I had woke up in the middle of the night, and I don't know what time is it. I was young. I didn't have like a phone, or like there wasn't a clock nearby. So I can't tell you that time that this all happened, but my back was facing the sliding door, and I had rolled over, and when I rolled over, I looked at the glass door, at the sliding door, and I saw this shadow, and it was a shadow of what I'm gonna say, and I know this might to some people might sound like crazy, or like you didn't see anything, or you're just making it up, or that's not true. And but this is my story, and this is, I want to tell you guys, because you never know, there might be someone else out there who's been through a similar thing, or has seen the same thing, or anything. So I just want to make this video so that person, if they ever watch this, doesn't feel alone. And I know what I saw, and it wasn't a dream. So yeah. So anyway, so I turned over and I saw the shadow, what to me, when at that age, was like the devil. And to explain it, so it was the shadow like someone standing there, and then he had like this, and like on both sides, like horns, and then going down like a body, and then like his feet were like hooves or something. And it was not only just one shadow, so it was one shadow and then one shadow on each side. And I was screaming for my grandma as loud as I could scream, and I just felt like she couldn't hear me, or no one could hear me. Like I was screaming, but I wasn't screaming. So she at some point told me go back to sleep or something like that. I don't know what I told her. I don't know if I told her I was scared, or I see something, or come, or whatever. I don't remember, but I know I called for my grandma. and she just told me to go back to sleep. And I think that's what I did. I just closed my eyes and covered my face with the cover and went back to bed. And the next day, I think I told my mom. I don't remember what she said, but I do remember this very clearly, and I do have the image still in my head of what it looked like and how it was, and like I can't explain it. I don't know why this happened to me or anything, but ever since that time, I just felt like different. Like I felt, how do I say without, like, I don't know, like I kind of feel a different way about paranormal stuff and anything that has to do with that kind of thing. Like I feel like I really know a lot about it, but then I feel like I don't. So I don't know if that makes any sense. It makes sense to me, and I think only like my parents know, my sister knows, my brother-in-law, like my husband. I did tell my kids, um, and I think I told my best friend, but other than that, I don't think I've told anybody else. And everyone's reaction was like, oh, just like, oh, they're like, I don't know if someone had told me that, like, I don't know what I'd say either. I mean, and of course, everyone who tells me a story like this, like, I'm gonna believe them because I've had my fair share of crazy events happen to me, and there will be more story times that I'm about to do on other things that have happened to me. And it's just like, I've just had a crazy time in all anything like paranormal or anything that has to do with stuff like that. Like, I've been through a lot, and I'm only 27, and I just want to share my stories now because I really never have told like any of the other stories that I'm gonna talk about to anyone else, just because I just like to keep them to myself. And like I kind of feel like if I tell someone like the other stories, they're like not gonna believe me. Not that I necessarily want everybody to believe me about everything that I say in the stories, because then I'll feel like, how do I say, like, not like second guessing myself, like, wait, did that even really happen? Like, because I know it happened, and I know, like, everything that happened to me was true, but to someone else it might sound fake. And I guess I just want, like, I don't want no one to tell me, oh, you're a liar, you just want to make up these stories, and that's not the case. So I think that's why I haven't made any story time stories about the things that have happened to me. But now I do, because like I said earlier, I want other people to connect with me and tell me their stories, and I just want to feel like I'm not alone and other people have experienced similar things as me. And I know if people have, because I've seen a lot of story time stories on YouTube, and that makes me feel better. So that's why I really want to get to know other people who, especially with this one about seeing the devil, I really want to see if anyone else has experienced something like I did, or even if it's like in a different setting or anything that has to do with that. I really would like to know. So you could leave a comment, you could message me or whatever, just to let me know or to talk about it, and just to know that like I'm here if anyone needs to talk about their experience, or I will always believe you. I will never say anybody is lying or anything, because like you don't know, what someone's been through, so don't ever say somebody's story's fake. With that being said, I'm gonna leave this in the story time here, and make sure to watch my other ones that I'm about to do about the other stories that I have. They're pretty good, so make sure to watch them. Give this video a like if you like it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.